Today, we're exploring a hot topic that has been buzzing across crypto communities. Can Shiba Inu hit 1 cent in 2025? Grab your coffee, buckle up, and let's get into this wild crypto ride. Right now, Shiba Inu is trading at around $0.0000128, a far cry from that elusive 1 cent mark. To hit 1 cent, Shiba Inu would need to rocket by over 78,000%. I know, it sounds almost impossible. But remember, crypto has a history of defying expectations. Think back to early 2021 when we witnessed Shiba Inu's meteoric rise, a rally that erased 4 zeros off its price in just a few months. In that legendary rally, a major turning point was when Ethereum co-founder Vitalik but Aaron burned 410 trillion tokens sent by the Shiba Inu team. That move created a huge psychological and market impact. So, could a similar or even more massive burn event be on the horizon for 2025? Let's break down the factors. To understand whether Shiba Inu can reach 1 cent, we need to dive into two critical components: token burn mechanics and the broader market adoption through platforms like Shibarium and ShibSwap. Shiba Inu currently has an enormous supply of 589 trillion tokens. To put that into perspective, if Shiba Inu were to reach 1 cent, its market cap would balloon to nearly $5.89 trillion, a figure that's astronomical in today's crypto landscape. This means that for a 1 cent price point to be even remotely feasible, there'd have to be a massive, aggressive burn to slash the circulating supply dramatically. We're talking about a reduction of 90% or more. Now, let's talk about Shibarium, the much-anticipated Layer 2 solution that could act as a catalyst for explosive growth. Early crypto advocates like DaVinci Jeremy suggest that if Shibarium gains significant traction, it might unlock a parabolic rally for Shiba Inu. Imagine a scenario where not only is there an aggressive burn, but there's also an influx of real-world adoption driven by new products and services on the Shibarium network. Grok 3, a well-respected voice in the community, outlines that for Shiba Inu to hit 1 cent, the coin must combine a few essential ingredients: a massive token burn, explosive network adoption, and a historic bull market fueled by both hype and real investment. And while these are ambitious targets, crypto history tells us that when the stars align, we can see truly astonishing moves. Let's get technical for a minute. If you've been following Shiba Inu's chart, you might have noticed some interesting patterns. Over the past few weeks, the weekly chart has been forming a double bottom pattern, a classic bullish reversal signal. For those of you who are chart geeks, this formation could indicate that Shiba Inu is finding strong support. What does this mean? Simply put, if Shiba Inu can hold the support at the second bottom and then reverse its trend, we could be looking at a rally of up to 254%, potentially pushing the price towards $0.0000455. Now, while the ADX line is trending downward, suggesting that the previous downtrend is losing momentum, the RSI sits around 38, which is in bearish territory. This shows that despite the bullish technical setup, buyer momentum is still relatively weak. For the bullish move to materialize, we need a shift, more buyers accumulating Shiba Inu at these levels, and a broader market flip to support an uptrend. If buying pressure increases and we see the broader crypto market catch fire again, Shiba Inu could potentially break out of its resistance levels, possibly reaching as high as $0.0000089 in the near term. But remember, these numbers are just stepping stones on the journey to the ambitious 1 cent mark. Several prominent voices in the crypto space have shared their predictions about Shiba Inu's future. Take DeepSeek, for example. They're bullish and believe that if Shiba Inu can attract more users through platforms like ShibSwap, where about 4.9 trillion tokens are already locked, a rally to 1 cent might be within reach in 2025. Both of these analyses highlight a few common themes: the need for an aggressive token burn to shrink the supply drastically, and the critical role that Shibarium and other real-world applications play in driving demand. Essentially, if Shiba Inu can tackle these challenges head-on, the pathway to 1 cent, though steep, becomes a lot less distant. However, it's also important to note that these predictions come with a hefty dose of uncertainty. In the crypto world, nothing is ever set in stone, market sentiment can swing wildly, and regulatory shifts or global economic events can disrupt even the best-laid plans. Looking forward, what should we be watching for in the coming months? There are three main drivers to keep an eye on. Any news of another large-scale token burn could be a major catalyst. The crypto community is eagerly watching for signals from the Shiba Inu team regarding plans to reduce the supply significantly. The rollout and adoption of Shibarium will be crucial. If this Layer 2 solution starts to see real-world use and attracts a growing number of users, it could provide much-needed upward momentum for Shiba Inu. Finally, we must consider the overall market environment. A bullish turn in the wider crypto market, fueled by renewed investor confidence and institutional interest, can create a supportive backdrop for Shiba Inu's climb. While the journey from $0.0000128 to 1 cent is undeniably steep, crypto history has repeatedly shown that what seems impossible on paper can sometimes become reality with the right mix of innovation, community support, and market dynamics. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. What do you think? Is a 78,000% rally to 1 cent a pipe dream? Or do you believe the crypto market can defy expectations yet again? Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. I read every comment, and your insights help shape the conversation. If you have any questions about the technical analysis or want to know more about the impact of token burns, feel free to leave a comment. I'll be answering your questions in my next video. To sum it up, while the idea of Shiba Inu reaching 1 cent in 2025 might seem like a long shot, there are some compelling scenarios that could make it possible. A massive token burn, explosive network adoption via Shibarium, and a supportive market environment are all critical ingredients in this high-stakes recipe. As always, the crypto market is volatile and unpredictable, so stay informed, do your own research, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Before you go, here's an important reminder. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing in this video should be taken as financial advice. The opinions expressed here are solely my own and based on current market analysis and trends. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. Thanks for tuning into today's deep dive on Shiba Inu and its 2025 price potential. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from Zaki Crypto Update. Until next time, keep learning, stay curious, and happy investing.